It's been 2 weeks.
It feels like forever. Well,
yeah. What happened in 2 weeks for you? Like, what did you...
Well, we were meant to go away for George's footy weekend away.
Oh, you meant to? You didn't end up going away?
No, we went away. Shit went down, I'll explain later.
Yeah, well, can you tell me on the pod or no? Or is it without the mic on? Mic on or off?
Mic off.
Okay, mic off.
Mic
okay.
Off. Because it's pretty hay going.
Oh.
Anyway, didn't end up going ahead.
Now I need to know. Okay, you'll tell me later. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
That's fine.
Anyway, I'll tell you now, but you can't say I'll probably forget later.
Tell me now. But we ended up taking her down to see my grandfather. How's your granddad?
He's good. He's good as can be. Yeah, his memory's still there. That's good. But every now and then, because he's high on drugs and morphine and everything for pain, every now and then he gets into like a sleep, starts crying because he says, I can see her, she's beautiful.
Oh, his wife, yeah.
And it's not funny, but he's like, I can't die even if I tried. Like, and then my uncle, like,
is he like, what's the medical diagnosis? Is it not cancer or something? Or
I think
or
like,
is he just
well, he's old, but there's a lot of other things going on inside with him as well.
Yeah.
I'd say there's probably some cancer or something as well going on.
But
my uncle said, it's so bizarre because because it's been 2 years since she's passed.
Yeah.
And he goes, your grandmother would say, what took you so long? So you don't want to take your time, but at the same time you don't want to come in too short because she's going to say, you're here already, like what are you doing here now?
That's so
he's
sweet.
like, I can't like win. So he just really misses it because they've been together since they were like 15. They're all each other knows.
That's so sweet.
They're going to work?
No, leave yours on.
Oh.
Leave yours on. I'm special.
Right, yeah. All right.
Just think it makes a difference. It makes a difference.
But yeah, so that was good. We got a bit of rainy weather, a bit of funny weather, lots of videos. Georgia made us be her Instagram photographer for the whole weekend.
Nice.
Every time we got near beach or sand, she's like, take some photos.
She's
so we got some good photos.
I miss her so much. I was saying that to someone the other day. I was like, I really miss Georgia.
Well, she's getting to a stage now. We've got her formal coming up soon.
Oh my god, yeah.
Trying to get all that together.
When is that? Is it a weekend?
Not a weekend. Why would it be a weekend? Her formal?
Yeah.
It's not a school night.
Oh, sorry.
Why would the school have something on a weekend?
At least a Friday night, I would have thought.
I think it's a Thursday night. Let me double check the dates.
Okay.
I've got everything written on my calendar, all the notes and everything.
Okay, well, where are you? I want to come see you.
Well, it would be at...
I'm like, I don't know, but I want to come see her all dressed up. You should do a little makeup.
I say one place, but that's, I think, where Jermaine had Hughes. It's on the note.
Okay, you tell me later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we've got to get everything together. I feel like it's one thing after another right before Christmas.
Right, me too.
And it's next month, so it's in the month of Christmas. I know it's next month because not this month.
I know it's next month because it's not this month.
Everything's on the calendar. I feel like I got everything happening.
Oh man.
Anyway,
I'm falling apart at the seams. Honestly, literally at the seams. I haven't stopped sewing in weeks.
Wow, what are you sewing?
I can't tell you.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a Christmas gift and you're getting one.
Oh, okay.
I love it. Oh, okay.
I was just thinking, like, okay, clearly none of my business. All good. Like,
no, I can't tell you because it would give away the surprise. But I haven't stopped. It's been like all this week. I think every day I've touched my sewing machine. Every day.
You've been busy.
Yeah.
Off topic, I need some ideas, guys, for end of year teachers' gifts. Usually I'm all over.
Maddie's making cookies.
Should throw those in as well.
Yeah, she's like making them for that reason. And also, we're talking about somebody else today, another giveaway that you could also utilise their business. We'll talk about them in a minute.
Usually I'm really good with end of year gifts, but I really want this one to be special because it's like...
Yeah, because he's a good teacher.
Like him, her Pacifica teacher, who's really good. She's a mum, who's good, but she's been great for all the years we've been there. Her other teachers, like the teachers that's in the class, she's good. So it's
I know that you've talked about her, like George's Year 6 teacher and how like you really, really appreciate all the work he does for her.
For a male teacher, because Jermaine never had no male teachers. Believe it or not. None. Never had. They
maybe in high school, but like...
They only had one male teacher, through primary school. They only had one male teacher and he never got him for no reason.
Oh wow, it just never happened. Yeah.
But yeah, this one, he's very sporty. That's his passion. So he's at all the carnivals. He organises all the OzTag, all the rugby. So of course George is there. And he's just, she
just puts in so much effort for her. And like,
he really does. And he hypes her up and any opportunities he gives her way. So
you really, and like, as weird as it sounds, I know you talk about having like a village for your kids. Like that's your village.
That's the village at school.
Yeah.
I never have to worry about her at school because
she's been taken care of.
Interviews, he's like, yeah, no, she's great. She's got this. He'll message me on the portal when she paints a good picture or does something. He's like, I've got to send you this. Georgia told me to send you this. So, and she'll come home.
Yeah, you
like,
told me.
Did he send it? I told him. Send it to my mum.
Yeah.
And he sends it.
Yeah.
I'm like, thanks.
That's so nice.
Good. So, no, we've got a lot of good support. So it's going to be weird going into high school. And look, probably going to have some great teachers, but because
is everything all lined up for school for her already? Everything's all lined up for her to go to school next year?
Yeah, she's been referred to the gifted and talented class, so
it's crazy.
We're just waiting for, obviously there's a few kids that enter, and then they just narrow it down on the shortlist.
Wow.
So he was me thinking because she's captain, she can get pick of most schools around the area, so I was going to send her to like Hill Sports High or something, because based on the captain they get automatic entry in.
Yeah.
I don't think it's too far, luckily, because I'm no longer working in the Blacktown area. So, and I was like, if it rains or thunderstorms or Georgia's
what's the idea?
Public transport gets thrown off or stops running in any chain, she'll get completely thrown.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like disappointed, like, I had mum guilt. What happens if I don't give her the opportunity, blah, blah. But hopefully this opportunity pulls through. And
I'm so impressed.
And it's local, across the road. So
yeah. Amazing.
I'm hoping the universe says, that didn't work out, but
this one might.
This one might. So
yeah.
Yeah, Jermaine was gifted sports and work ethic. George is definitely my academic child.
Yeah, she's great with numbers.
Yes.
I know she does.
Yes, that's her father.
She can be my tax agent one day. I can see it.
Yeah, that's her father. Walking calculator.
My grandmother's a walking calculator. Going shopping. I've called Abuela being like, okay, I can see this is $79.99. And it is 25% off, and she's like, "Bing, boom, bing, gives me how much it is, like instantly, like."
Imagine being that talented.
And my sweet little innocent, like you just spoke to her 5 minutes ago, sweet little innocent abuela, like, yeah, that's how much it is. Like, who? Why?
Some people are just like talented.
She's so good at this, yeah.
Yeah, can't be us.
Couldn't be me. I actually think I have dyscalculia.
I don't like it. Yeah, I fucked around too much in maths, probably because I did have that and I hated it. So
it gives me actual anxiety, and do you know, because, okay, so Austin was born on the 5th of April, so that's 0405, no, sorry, see, I fucked it up, 0504.
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
Right, so, like, when I would be entering his birthday and stuff like that, I would literally sit there and go, January, February, no, and, like, literally, because the 4 and the 5, I'd be like, which one goes first again? I fucking forgot.
George's year of birth, I have to remember all the time, like 2025, take away 11.
Really?
Every time. Jermaine's, I remember because it's been my password for like ever. And then
so that's what happens when you have a second child. You just fucking forget.
We just forget now.
I
actually used hers, and then I was like,
I would love to tell you that that's the reason my dad forgets my year of birth, but I'm the only child.
Yeah, no excuse.
The other, like a couple of years ago now, he was like, hey, because he calls me Bella. He goes, hey Bella, messages me, hey Bella, like I'm sorry, 28th of September, what year? And I was like, are you fucking serious? I'm the only one. Not only am I the only one, but it took you so fucking long to get me. And and he was like, sorry, I'm just fixing up my will and I needed to put your birthday. I'm the only one. Like, I could understand, like, Taylor's dad has his 4 to remember, plus he's got a stepdaughter that he's very heavily involved with, like Taylor's stepsister, like, and he remembers every single fucking one of them.
I've only got 2, so, I mean, I sympathise with your dad a bit.
Honestly, yeah.
And the first one is only because I use it as a password for...
As a password, maybe if you didn't use it as a password, you'd probably
forget. I'd probably forget that one too, yeah. I'd just be like, 2024... 2025 minus 20, or no worries. That's how I do it. I get it mixed with 2014 and 2015 for whatever reason.
That's weird.
I don't know.
I feel like 2014 was a very important year.
It was, because Georgia was born. But
aside from Georgia being born, but like even for me, I'm like, I remember 2014.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That was the year Tay and I got together.
Well, there we go.
11 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
You two got together. I was in hospital.
Pushing out a baby.
Not, or trying to.
Yeah.
Attempting
to. Yeah, attempting to.
Attempting to.
Yeah.
The later was better than the first, put it that way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's crazy to think about.
I know.
I was 17.
Wow.
Yeah. Tay was freshly 18.
Wow, so young.
Little peep squeak.
I love you guys. Married, kid.
Can't stand the sight of one another. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
That happens. Marriage is a constant thing to work on. I know.
Yeah.
I know. I want to kill my husband sometimes, and sometimes I want to squish him with love, but depending on the day.
Depending on the hour.
Very much so. I could have done that to him this afternoon when I was about to doze off, and he said, "Don't doze off. You gotta go easy soon." And I looked at him and thought, "Shut your fucking mouth."
But he was right.
Half an hour.
But he was right.
He was, but just let me have half an hour.
What did you send me today? You wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I was thinking about. Well, actually, it made me think about it because at Georgia's festival today. About showing up for your kids, what it means for you and the child to show up. So, what made me think about it was, right?
Yeah, because I feel like we've talked about this before.
Have we?
Multiple times.
We always talk about kids and being mums, so I never know what the subject is that we talk about.
Well, I think you've always talked about how, like, you know, that story about how you ran alongside Jermaine. Yeah, that's showing up.
Okay, yeah. Alright, well, what do you want to talk about?
So did I basically just took the story away from you?
Okay.
Is that what you're saying? Well, I just...
Well, I want to talk about that.
No, honestly, the reason I say that, I was hoping that it was going to be a different show.
I told you. What do you mean? What? Like what? Tell me.
No, I just wondered if, like, showing up for your kids...
Don't ask me a question and then fucking cut throat me because it's happening. Like, I can't even English right now, but...
You well? Fuck, it's
I'm
one of
too
those
tired.
days. And the weather doesn't help, hey?
The weather's pyjama weather.
Yes.
I said it because I want to get... And we had the heater on because...
You know what? We should actually have a pyjama episode.
Georgie bought nice pyjamas that were Christmas pyjamas. Izzy has a Christmas wreath on her front door.
My mum did it, okay? Fucking settle down. And you should see the big blow-up Santa that's in the back in my backyard. She wants to get a cord and connect it and put it in the front yard.
I love that.
My mum did it, not me.
I love that.
I went to Spotlight to get fabric to make these things that I'm making for people. And she was like, I'm taking Austin to look at the Christmas section. I was like, I don't give a fuck. See you later. They came back with a... How many meters is it? 3, 4, something?
Most people just get like a Santa stops here side.
Yeah. It's one of those ones that you plug in and it and then the wreath. And I'm pretty sure we actually have a wreath that she bought us last year, a different one.
Yeah, I was thinking tomorrow night I might put up our Christmas tree.
Kayla wants to do it, but I don't have space in my house right now, and I'm okay with that.
Make fucking space. Stop being such a Grinch.
Sorry. We were actually just watching The Grinch before you got here.
Yeah, we're going to
Taylor's
start
never
our
seen
Christmas movies. There's a one...
Because Austin's never seen it, not Taylor. Oh my god. Austin's never seen it.
Yeah, we like the Elf.
Oh, I like Elf.
Yeah,
Elf
that's
is
our
good.
favourite one. Yeah, so...
Showing up for your kids.
Oh, there's his mum. You happy to meet
Yeah, go. I want to hear it.
There's his mum at the school.
Yeah.
Who we don't really talk to. Like, I know her. I love her. And she got 4 girls.
Yeah.
Single mum, 4 girls. And she's a young mum. So every time Georgia goes through her wardrobe, you know, because she's likes clothes one week and hates them the next. And moves her clothes over the way to have tags on them.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you throw them in the bin, I just can't throw them in the bin.
Okay.
Because they've still got fucking tags on them. So I give them to her and her 3 girls.
Oh,
whatever you do with them, whatever. Like if you want to sell them, if you want to throw them in the bin, I just can't do that.
Yeah.
So she's really, really grateful for that. Anyway, I seen it today because we had the Elevator Festival, which was all Pacifica children, Aboriginal children, whatnot.
Cute. What's it called? Elevator.
Elevated Festival.
Oh, elevated.
Yeah, it's a lift in everyone. Yeah.
Oh,
But it's all Pacifica and Aboriginal culture.
I love that. I should go to that next time.
It's so good. They've got all the vendors or food trucks. I'm there for the food trucks.
You should take me next time.
Yeah. You would love it actually. And I was thinking we should actually do a mukbang. We should do that mukbang.
I wanted to.
You did, but I was
and then you were just doing your fresh diet, and I was like, I'll just go fuck myself.
Because we got a lamb bun today. We usually get more, but it's got a lamb bun.
Okay.
I don't know if you like lamb, but I was thinking
I don't like lamb, but
we should invest in some takeaway microphones for ourselves. And just hit it.
What are the takeaway mic? Oh, like actually and vlog it?
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
You know what? And let's get outside of this room and let's get to some maybe some Island of Pacifica
New
shops.
Year's resolutions.
We'll go to some food places you know.
Yeah.
Go to some places that neither of us know.
Yeah.
and we'll just throw.
Wait, that actually, because I can take you to Argentinian barbecue.
Oh, I'm there. I don't even know.
I can take you to Argentinian barbecue.
Yeah, so we can just.
You can take us because you're driving, but
yeah.
we can go.
Yeah, and we can just vlog that.
Oh my
because
God,
we could like get out a bit and do that. You know,
yeah, we could do that.
But we could even do that on any given day, not necessarily like this day, whatever.
Yeah,
it would have to be when Taylor's or whatever. But we could do that and then pin that as a post. Like, you know what I mean? So we could get ahead with some podcasts. Yeah. And we could still throw a Saturday in. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because we can eat all the time, me and you. Yeah. I like eating.
I like eating too. I'm looking at you like this because I'm like, the mind is like, fuck yeah, all these fun ideas. Maybe this is a New Year's resolution. Fucking hell. Did you just see me just have a stroke? Did you just see me have a stroke?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But yeah, as I was grabbing some stuff, I noticed you liked Italian. I'm like, we should totally
we should do that.
Get out and grab a couple of things. And
let me investigate how we do this effectively, and we're going to do this effectively.
I think we can do this.
Yeah. Anyway,
so that's the thing. Yeah. So yeah, so she was filming her as mums do when their kids on stage. They jump in front of everybody and get like just 2 centimetres away from the stage to get their kids. She was doing that, and I was watching her, and I've heard, not that I'm big on the mum talk, 'cause I can't fucking stand it, but I've heard a couple of people like, she's a fucking idiot.
Mum talk? What do you mean?
Like I've heard some mums, if I've ever gone up to school with Georgia, and be like, she's a fucking idiot.
About who?
The mum, that's the single mum.
Oh, so you like all the mums get together and bitch about this one?
I've heard a couple of mums. There's always school mums who bitch about people.
Oh, okay, well,
which is the same reason that when Jermaine first started school, I heard a few of them bitch about a few mums.
Yeah.
And then I seen that mum come up to the group, unbeknown that they're talking about her.
Yeah.
And I'm sort of just standing to the side and like, hi, how you going? And she's like, good. And I was like, this is exactly why I don't do school mums, because it'd be just my luck that I walk away from the group and they're talking about me. So I prefer not to.
This is news to me. I didn't really think that school mums.
Oh yeah, no. And these are the same school mums that get to the school and still hang outside the school gate at like 9:30. That they were like up until 2 o'clock. And no offense to the mums that get there early, because sometimes parking is shit, but
like they get there early to have a yap. Yeah.
And they're always bitching. So I've never done school mum.
Anyway,
I've seen her at the front with her kids, and the way she was like hyping her kids up as if there was nobody else there, and she was just hyping them up. And I remember before she had her daughter was like looking past her mum, and then she's seen her mum, and she's like, and her face just lit up that I wanted to cry.
One of those moments, like remember like that when you told the story of the kid running cross country or something? Was it running athletics?
Oh yeah, and the parents were like,
and the mum was nervous, and the dad was like, he's got this.
Yeah, and I was bawling. I was watching it all play out. But so this is another moment, and I was just like, what goes through your kid's head when like you're looking at it like, who's here? Is my mum here? With my mum? Because like a mum, when she's got a lost kid, every kid looks the same.
Yeah.
So imagine to a kid, every mum looks the same.
Yeah.
So you're quickly looking, but you bypass your mum and she's right at the front. Of course she is.
Yeah.
And her face just lit up, and all of a sudden, to me, her face just thought, I'm good. I'm good now.
Mum's here, yeah.
Mum's here. Whatever happens,
so nice.
Mum's here.
Yeah.
And I just got really teary, and of course, a million people remember, so I'm like, try not to soak my glasses. And I just thought, this is what it means to show up. Like, this is what it means for the kid to show up. And I wonder if it has the same effect on the mum.
I can't say I have had that experience yet, you know. Austin's too little for me to have that experience, but
I guess the fun part for you is you get to now know about these moments. And then
and like create them and not get to your age and then go, oh my God, I don't remember you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know,
and I hope, and I say to everyone, because, you know, every mum never knows the last time, and there'll be a time when you don't know, but I hope that you soak every moment in, which I think you will, because you just don't know when that last moment.
I actually caught myself doing that a couple of days ago. Austin gave me a cuddle. And because, you know, and I've told you before how much I love toddlerhood. Yeah. So I caught myself in the moment of the cuddle being like, oh my God, I'm going to remember this forever. Like, because I love this age so much. And it especially now where he is a little bit more cuddly, because he's never been a cuddly boy. Like when he was a little baby, he wasn't a cuddler.
Similar to Georgia.
Yeah, so now he'll give me a cuddle if I ask. Although, guess what he did to Taylor the other day, and twice he's done it now, without anyone telling him to, he said to Taylor before bed, Mummy, can we have a cuddle?
Oh, wow.
Twice he's done it without me saying, Austin, ask Mummy for a cuddle. Or, Austin, do you want to give Mummy a cuddle? They were in the shower together, and the routine is normally that I get in the shower, and then he gets in, and then Taylor will get in and I get out.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then I get out and whatever. So then I'm out of the shower, and I get his towel ready, and I'm like, okay, Austin, say night-night to Mummy. And he goes, night-night, Mummy. And then he turns around to come to me, and then turns around back to her and goes, can we have a cuddle? And Taylor just died. And then she was like, yeah, of course we can have a cuddle. And like gives him a cuddle, and then I went and put him to bed. And then she told me later on, she was like, I actually cried after you left because he has never ever asked that of anyone before.
Yeah.
And for him to, he's never asked me that.
Yeah.
And then he did it again a couple of nights later where he off his own back, like he asked, can we have a cuddle? And it was the first time ever that he's done it for anyone. And like, she had a little cry. I know, Offie's showing up for us. And then Tay had a little cry.
But you know what, though? I think there must have been something in the cuddles that he's had before. It's like, hey, that feels good. I like that. Or I need that.
Do you know what I think as well is that Taylor started like jokingly teasing him, being like, because she's Mummy, I'm Mama, right? So she's jokingly said to him, Mummy, put to bed. And he goes, no, Mama, because that's what I do.
Yeah.
I'm the one that puts him to bed. He goes, no, Mama, put to bed. And then she goes, no, Mummy, put to bed. Like, you know, jokingly teasing him about it. And I think that one time she pretended to be like, oh, like sad. So I think that that was him being like, I still love you.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to cuddle, I still love you.
Yeah.
But Mama's putting me to bed. Yeah. Mama's putting me to bed.
Right, this is how it goes. Okay, so he's
you okay? Are you alright? Okay, we've been doing this for a long time now. And I think that, it was that because
that's cute, but
he was still saying like, look, I still love you, but
so
you're not putting me to bed.
But that's him creating a safe place.
Yeah. He's creating the safe place. Yeah.
Because he sees that, like.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, put my hand for you all. But I guess that's like you guys showing up for him for creating that space.
Yeah.
And now he's doing it, not even knowing.
Not even realising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Guess what happened while we were away?
Okay.
Because I was going down, as we were going down to my grandparents, staying in Karen.
Yeah.
I said to Chris, does it not feel weird? This was our first holiday getaway, first anything that Jermaine wasn't with us.
Oh!
Because he was working, because he's taken on the second job of support work.
Yeah.
Right?
We're going to talk about how that's going too.
Yeah. So he's taken on that. So he wasn't coming and he was staying home with the dogs.
Yeah.
And it would have been absolutely fine. I would not have thought twice about it if we went on the footy weekend away, because all the mums would have been there. Kid would have been there, would have been too busy going, oh, look at them all getting together.
And also, like, the thing is that it's for Georgia, so, like, it wouldn't matter. You know what I mean? But because it ended up just being another family weekend away.
But the family was -1.
Yeah.
And this doesn't happen for us. It's never happened for us, right? So, I'm feeling weirded out by it. I said to Chris, without letting Georgia know, because I didn't want her to be like, oh, yeah. So I said, does it not feel weird to not have Jermaine here? And he's like, Chris being Chris, like, it is what it is. Like, this is just what we do. Chris in his head, well, he's 20, he's working. Yeah. He sees what's going to be happening.
And, like, it was also a bit of, like, a last-minute decision as well. So it's like, oh, whatever.
So, and he's working, so of course he's not coming. Because he's thinking of the here and now, right? Ooh. I'm thinking, but he's still not here with us.
Yeah, we're missing one.
So anyway, we go in, we get into the cab and whatnot, and it was like 9 o'clock at night by the time we got down there. Because we'd stopped and gotten something to eat and whatnot on the way. We get in. Georgia then says, because the bed's a queen-side bed.
It's my cousin.
Oh, yeah. The bed's a... Oh, double bed, sorry, not a queen-side bed. So it's not big enough for me, Chris, and Georgia.
Right.
Georgia then says, because there's 2 rooms, one for us, one that's got 4 bunks in it, right? Which is where her and her brother would sleep. She then walks in there. And they're not that far apart, the rooms, because it's only a cabin.
Right.
She then comes in and says, I'm sleeping with you. So, okay, you're not, because it's only a double bed. Okay, Chris, go and get the mattress off one of those bunk beds and see if it will fit beside the bed.
Floor, yeah.
Well, the room's only small, so it don't even fit the mattress beside the bed. It don't even fit the mattress hanging out the door. And I said, you can't put it there either. Like, where are you going to put it unless you actually put it in the hallway? But then you're right in front of the bathroom. Like, you're not going to be satisfied with that.
Yeah.
Do you want to sleep in the lounge? She's like, no. And Chris goes, you'll be fine. But I could see she wasn't fine.
Yeah, because she's not used to...
I then said, I'll sleep in the lounge. And Chris is like, no, I'll sleep in the lounge, but the lounge not be enough for you, but it'll do for me. So this is where my shitty night started
Oh, no.
last weekend. Anyway, so I did what I had to do. Chris is like, what's wrong? She starts crying as she's in bed. Chris is like, what's wrong? She goes, I miss Jermaine, because when we go away, it's always me and Jermaine in the room. Meet Jermaine, meet Jermaine, meet Jermaine.
Oh, pumpkin!
So whether we've gone overseas or local or interstate,
Jermaine is always there.
we've always just been, all four of us, in the same room. We've never gotten separate rooms because it's just to sleep in.
Yeah.
So we've always all been in the same room, and there's always been two double beds.
Yeah.
We sleep in one, her and Jermaine sleep in one, or the two single beds for them given the situation.
Yeah.
And so it's a no-brainer for her. So she's like, it's always
She's like, I'm just missing my brother. Yeah.
Now she realises, who's going to keep me safe? And I was like, and Chris just looked at me and I was like, it's fine. Like, it didn't matter that I had to sleep in the lounge.
No.
But now it didn't matter as well. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I get that. Because I always want to sleep with my husband.
Yeah, that's right.
Reason, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I messaged Jermaine and said, well, I don't know what you're going to do when you go away for 10 days next year to New Zealand.
What's going to happen when he actually gets married and
And he
moves
can
out?
never move
Actually,
out of
talked
home.
about he's never going to move out.
No, he's never going to move out of home.
Yeah.
But now he can never move out of home.
Yeah.
Because...
Until when
Georgia
Georgia finds someone to get married to, if
But
she
the
wants to
way
get
she
married
said
one day.
it's always just been me and Jermaine. Me, Jermaine, me, Jermaine.
Oh,
She's always just woken up and her brother's in the next bed or next to her.
yeah.
And I was like, huh? Then obviously we go home at the weekend down, we go home.
And then Jermaine's like, hey George, how's it making away? And she's like, yeah, whatever.
Shut up.
Fuck
and he's
off.
like, give me a hug. And she's like, no, Jermaine.
Fuck off me.
And then I messaged him the night she said it and I said, you know, she loves it. And he's like, now she wants to be nice.
Yeah.
So she loves him. And she loves him every other day except for when he wants to hug on him. So he's definitely the touchy child.
On her terms.
Yeah, he's definitely I always call him my Velcro child.
That's what
He's
I say about
the
Austin.
touchy
But
child who wants hugged every 5 minutes.
Austin was a Velcro baby because he needed to be held
Yeah.
and needed to be held to go to sleep. But when he was awake, if he hurt himself or if he was crying about something, or if you just had even if you had a shitty nappy and he was crying, if he was hungry and he was crying, if he was anything, he would he didn't want to be held, didn't want to be cuddled, wanted to be held, but not like lean in for a cuddle or anything.
Yeah.
Now he's a bit more cuddly.
Yeah, Georgia just doesn't want to be touched unless she wants to cuddle.
Yeah.
This is also the same 20-year-old kid that gets home from work, had an argument with his girlfriend, walks in the door and says to me, you bedroom now. And I was like, sorry, as I toddle off to his room. And I was like, what's wrong? He's like, and he gives me the rundown on him and his girlfriend's fight. And what do I do? So I said, do you ever ask your dad for advice? He's like, and say what?
Chris would just be like, oh, yeah, maybe just say sorry.
No, Chris would be like, well, what do you want me to do? Pretty much the same thing I do. Do what you want to do. Do what you feel is right for you. He's like, but what is that? I said, I can't give you the answer to everything because I don't even know the answer to it. Like,
have you ever said to him, yeah, you fucked up and Annabelle's right?
yeah, if that's been the case, absolutely.
Yeah.
I would say, you're a fucking asshole. I'm not biased.
No.
I'll tell him, anybody knows I'm not biased as well.
Yeah.
But I also say, fuck you two, do my head in. And they both know what to.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this difference between my two kids who love to hate each other. And then she started crying, me and Jermaine. Yeah, so I talk about showing up for the other one.
That's
this is
really
how he
sweet.
shows up for her and she shows up for him.
That's really sweet.
So, we're all just out here doing it.
Should we talk about the giveaway? It's time for this week's giveaway! I think she's taking a nap, bless her. Sorry, Leila. This week we wanted to take a minute to talk about Tash and all the incredible things she's doing. She's a mum of 5 and a stepmom to 4, and she's creating a blended family of 9, which she manages with love and energy. She lives on a property with pigs, cows, goats, and a horse, and it really adds to her charm of her life. Alongside family life, she runs a small business made by Tash, customizing a huge range of products for babies, kids, and adults, embroidery and vinyl printing and sewing. She does it all, and all her work is always thoughtful and high quality. She also runs a small family... She also runs a farm animal rental project where you can have a goat at home for the weekend and get the real taste of a farm life, including feeding a baby goat by bottle. And here's the fun part. She's giving away a prize with 2 prizes. There's 2 prizes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got a $100 giveaway from Made by Tash and a weekend where you can choose whichever weekend you like to have a little baby goat at home.
Wow. I want this giveaway.
Yeah.
Probably not with the dogs, won't work, but
maybe not with your dogs. I think your dogs would eat the fuck out of this.
They won't eat it. They're docile.
They're so docile, but like
they're definitely not my guard dog.
Yeah, but they probably would maybe think the goat is.
Or they'll just bark at and be like, "Don't tell me she's keeping this one as well." I've just gotten used to the second one.
All the details to enter are on our Instagram right now, so head over and check it out, and you can have a chance to win. So you get a $100 voucher to spend anywhere on her website or her storefront. And you can, she makes a whole bunch of good shit. She's made Austin heaps of stuff. She makes me heaps of stuff.
She's good.
She's good. And then you can have a baby
go
away
family.
Yeah. Yeah. That being said, everything, not everything, but a lot of the things.
Umbrella's pretty creative.
Well, Abuela taught me to sew. I don't think Abuela taught Tash to sew because Tash was in WA when she learned or started sewing. I think that's what the story is. Tash will message me and correct me if I'm wrong. She will. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that Tash can do, I can do now because I've learned. And I still have to hit her up for help sometimes. I'm like, hey, I'm fucking stuck. But yeah, we're pretty creative. Except my mum, she has not one creative bone in her body. That's a lie. My mum can knit. And
why I don't even know how to sew. Although my mother tried to teach me. My mum used to crochet.
Sewing is so much fun.
My 2 sisters know how to crochet.
Yeah.
But I don't have to learn that because I have such talented friends.
Well, that's what my mum said. My mum was like, because my mum never learned to sew and my grandmother can sew. She made all my flamenco dresses, my big, heavy, since I was like 5. And when I started to learn to sew, I was like, I looked at my mum and I was like, it's actually not hard. Like, it's like you get better and you learn and whatever, but to use the actual machine and whatever, it's not that difficult. And I remember looking at my mum and being like, why did you never learn? like why did you've got a talented mother, like you never turned to her and said, hey mum, can you teach me? And she was like, no, I just never gave a shit. And I was like, what? And I said to her, and what the fuck was your plan when your mum died and you were left existing short? Because who was going to hem up your shit? And she goes, well, now I've got you.
But same as mine, I never thought, I just went, oh well, I'll just have to go to a tailor. I was using my mother-in-law for a while. I'll just go to a tailor. But no.
Don't go to a tailor, go to an easy.
Yeah, we're easy, correct. As soon as I said that, I was like, she's going to take us into a joke.
Well, I said that to Tasha the day on FaceTime. I was like, the tailor's chalk, you know what tailor's chalk is?
To mark the fabric.
To mark the fabric, yeah. I was like, this tailor, I said, what did I say? I don't like tailor's chalk. And she was like, why is it tailor's? And I was like, no, like, Taylor, like and she was like, oh, tailor's chalk. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, but Tash can make you basically whatever you want.
Yeah, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
Exciting!
And you can have a baby goat at your house for a weekend and feed it by bottle. And you get everything you need. You get the formula, you get
the bed,
the bottle, you get bedding, you get like a little hutch thing for it.
Ooh, love that.
Everything you need.
That's so cool. It also will mow your lawn.
Yeah, I mean, it is a baby. They don't eat that much grass, but if you have a little lawn, then yeah.
I love that.
The baby ones only eat a little bit of grass because they're mainly on bottles.
Okay. We'll forgive it.
Well, yeah.
Yes!
Maddie had one for a weekend and she called it Sandy.
I seen that.
Maddie called it Sandy.
Oh, did she?
Just because she was like, its name is Sandy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did anyone like it?
I have the photo somewhere of Edwin.
I've seen it on Instagram.
I have the photo somewhere of Edwin. Hang on, I'll find it for you. But yeah. It was very cute. Tell me what else is happening with your life.
What else has been happening? Not much. Work's been good.
Yeah.
What else? Nothing else. I've just been trying to work out what to get these kids for Christmas besides their teachers' gifts. And I feel like I need. Oh, pardon me. I need a whiteboard to write down everything. I'm going to do that tonight.
I have a Excel spreadsheet with all the Christmas gifts. Do you want me to see? You want me to show you later?
Christmas gifts.
Yeah, so like what I bought for everyone, how much it was, where I bought it from, has it arrived? Have I bought it? Has it arrived? Has it been wrapped?
It's good. That's good to have.
Yeah, I created it myself.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Well, I just need to write down like you know me. Very simple. Just what's happening for the week, just so I don't get overwhelmed.
It's
really not that much. It's just my brain is just like, I think it's coming to the end of the month, and I've just got all these little things.
I've done really well. I've got every Christmas gift. So my Christmas gifts have been purchased because Taylor and I do a big list. For example, we'll do like a big list of like everyone's names, and then we'll like divvy it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love
so
that.
like we've worked out, for example, say we'll like everyone's names, ideas of what we want to get them. Are we comfortable with those ideas? And then it's Taylor's job to like we'll say split it down the middle. You got to buy them now, and then I got to buy these ones.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
That's good because at least it's not putting it onto one person.
Yeah.
But it's also like
it's getting done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes even I think in previous years, this year we've been pretty on top of it, but in previous years we even would just give each other the names. Like, okay, you do, for example, the NICUers. So then whatever you buy for the NICUers, you buy. It doesn't matter. I don't even to cross-reference by me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this year we talked about it though, and we were like, you know, we had some ideas and stuff.
No, we usually need to buy for like my niece and nephews. Chris, we just buy for all his sister's kids because there's way too many, and vice versa. Usually for her kids, oh god, because they got a pool, they moved out, got their own house, and they had a pool. So last year we got them all pool toys.
Oh, cute.
Which is pretty good. And the year before we got them. I had like an event calendar for all like stuff for the bracelets and all that, like a big girl would do.
Oh yeah.
We got them stuff like that, and little like shower caps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So this year they're like a bit more grown up. I feel like right in front of us, even today I said to his sister, why do they look like they're 16? Lily's a year younger than Georgia and Isla's another year younger. But they just look so grown up.
They look grown up, yeah.
So I think they're going to be into a few bit more things. Like just getting like gift cards of something. I think they prefer gift cards because they like going shopping for their own stuff
Yeah.
too.
And it makes them
But
feel
I hate
like
just giving just gift cards. I
hate
to think of a way. Better for them.
I hate giving
that.
gift
For my
cards.
niece and nephew, that's why I do money, like $50, but I always get it in like $5 notes and think of ways
and you make it creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that you do that.
Because I just hate.
I don't know. I hate giving money because it makes me feel like I don't really care enough to go out and get you.
See, and that's how I feel. So I try to make it creative.
You make
enough.
it fun. Yeah.
And they love it. So I'm sure they think, oh fucking, what has she done this year?
Yeah.
So yeah. So it's more just me thinking of ways to give it to them. But yeah. There's all those little things. And then, mainly with my kids. Shemane, I think I might just get him something for he's going away next year to New Zealand for 10 days.
Oh yeah, might give him
might just
something
get
for
like
that.
his suitcase and a few little things. And he don't, like he said, doesn't really need or want anything because he gets himself or anybody gets it for him. So he's hard. Chris just said, I'll let you off your car payment for a month.
Bit like getting you new tyres for your birthday.
Yeah. Exactly. But Jermaine's happy about that because he misses
it's extra money.
His car payment for that month.
How much is it though?
I think it's 100 and something a week. So that's money that he can put away towards his savings.
Yeah, that's like maybe $500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, cool, close. He's a bit practical like that.
Yeah.
Do
Do you have the first, like, I want to know if with both your kids, if you have a memory, this is a podcast topic I wrote down weeks ago and then I just didn't think it was worth talking about, but I'm thinking about it, maybe it is now. Do you have a memory with each of your kids of the first moment where you were like, oh, you're mine? This is
Jermaine,
nice.
I did, yeah.
Yeah? What is it? I want to know. Tell
When
me.
he was in hospital, and I actually came out of being that drugged up, out of surgery and whatnot.
So what, he was probably like...
A few hours old.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And because it took ages for me to come out of recovery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he was literally a few hours old.
Yeah.
And everybody had gone home and I was tired, obviously.
Was Chris there?
Right, he'd just gone home. He was obviously the last one to leave. And I remember Jermaine was asleep in the little bassinet. And then he was kind of like, so he wasn't due for a feed or anything yet. Because I remember just feeding him before putting him. And then when I held him, I remember thinking, shit, this is 18 to life.
Yeah. But I remember that, you've told me that before.
Yeah, like, oh wow, okay.
But do you remember like ever having a memory where you're like, oh, I actually love you?
Yeah, I think it was like not long after that. It would have been like in the same night really, like just like, wow. He's my baby, he's my baby. Because I remember thinking, I have to ring my mum.
Yeah.
So I've got a headache and she'll say, just take a Panadol. And my husband could have said exactly the same thing.
And you could have just come up with that idea
Yeah,
yourself.
I know you got to take a Panadol and go lay down.
Yeah.
My husband probably would have said 1,000 times, go take a Panadol and lay down. I said, I know! And I rang my mum. And
What
she
should I
said,
do, Mum? Go take a
No,
Panadol.
we went like this. Headache. Was it? Take a Panadol? No. Okay, go take a Panadol and lay down. Okay. And right there and then my headache would have been gone. And I would have taken that Panadol and would have lied down. And Chris would have said, "Are you happy now?" I said, "Yes, my mum said take a Panadol and lie down." Like, I thought about that and I'm like, I'm my mum's baby.
Mm-hmm.
I was 22 and I couldn't because my mum had a headache.
Mm.
Wow. One day he's going to call me and say, "I've got a headache."
I've got a headache, Mum.
And
And you're going to say,
nobody
take a
else's
Panadol and
opinion
lay
on
down. Yeah.
And that's happening now.
It's happening now.
That's happening now. So when
Annabelle will say something, yeah.
And he'll ask the question and Annabelle will tell him and the answer's right. And he looks at me and he's like, "I'm just going to ask my mum." And he'll tell me, and look, I've said before, I'm not mad about it, but I do try and be like, what Annabelle said was right.
Yeah.
She's like, "But is that what you think?" I'm like, "Yes, that's what I think." And then when she goes home, we're like, "Yeah, no, that's all right. Yeah, I'll tell." And that's exactly the same question.
Yeah.
But I know he feels better just getting that reassurance.
Yeah.
So that's happening now. So
Did you have that with Georgia when she was a baby? Did you have a moment where you were like,
I did. Hers probably didn't happen straight away because she was such a good baby and I wasn't as drugged up. I was a bit more with it.
Yeah, and you probably were still like in between parenting Jermaine and like...
Yeah, because I was thinking like, okay, well, I've got a child at home, I've got this baby now. So the thinking process was a little bit different. Hers probably was more when we got home because I was thinking, okay, I'm going to do this. I felt like I was more on the ball with Georgia. So the thought process didn't come as quick as it did with Jermaine. Because I already knew what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I knew what I was doing. And then I was thinking, okay, so now I've got 2 kids and the Jermaine's at home and I was working out what it's going to look like when I get home.
Yeah.
And I knew that I could get discharged early this time, not have to wait around. So I was too busy thinking what I was going to get home. I think as was when we got home, I think like the next day Jermaine had gone to school and it was just me and her. And I was breastfeeding her. Then we were at home, the hormones were completely different this time, second time around.
Yeah.
I was breastfeeding her because Jermaine just didn't switch on for him.
Which apparently is quite common.
Yeah, he just had no idea what it was.
No, for boys. Yeah. Apparently it's common.
He had no idea what he was doing. I had no idea what he was doing. I was getting stressed. So it was just a like domino effect of the stress that somebody wasn't going to make the milk come through. He wasn't getting anything. So, but Georgia was fine. And I remember it just being like a really nice moment and thinking, there's no baby girl.
Hang on me.
No, the moment I loved her was when, Jermaine was at school, was breastfeeding, and it was just me and her. And I remember thinking, she's nice. She was just looking at me with these big, her eyes were really, really dark eyed. And she was almost like she wasn't a baby straight away. I was like, this is really sweet. And I think it was more because I knew what I was doing. My head was a bit more clear this time around. And I was like, I've got 2 kids. My mum's 2 kids. A boy and a girl. Oh my God, how do I? Oh my God. Like I just had the conversation back and forth to myself.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I don't think I had that moment until Austin was like a few weeks old. I really had it when he turned 1.
Yeah.
And I've talked about that before. But when he was 3 weeks old, he had jaundice and he was yellow. I'll never forget.
Yeah.
I had a little yellow baby on my hands. And I had a graze too, a bit TMI, but I had a vaginal graze.
Oh, wow.
So from, whatever. Not quite a tear, but more like a graze. And we took him back to my OB just to check him over and to check myself over. And he was yellow, I'll never forget. And because he had jaundice, he was extra sleepy.
Yeah.
So he was sleeping for long periods. And they just told us, like, wake him for feeds, make sure he's really hydrated and it should pass.
Yeah.
They didn't think it was that bad. And there's this one photo of me and him, and I'm holding him and he's like asleep. And I was rubbing like the side of my face on his head like this. And I was like, this is my boy. That's how I felt in that moment. But then there's other photos when we first brought him home from the hospital where he looked so fucking cute. And I'll show you them if I can find them later. They're on my hard drive. And you look at them and the focus is on Austin, right? Yeah. The focus is on Austin. I'm holding him like this. I think I had my legs crossed, like literally like this, holding him. And Tay's like standing about there and she's taking these photos of Austin. And then she like zooms out a bit and you look at me looking at him and you're like, fuck, there's no thought in those eyes, like behind those eyes. There is no fucking thought. Right. Like that is a robot holding a baby.
Yeah. Because
I was just like spaced. Like I was looking at him like I was looking at a fucking sandwich. Like genuinely.
So bizarre,
and I still think about, and I'll never forget in the photo, because he's laying on my arms, all my arm is bruised up because I had a cannula in, and I bruised really, really, really easy. I bruised very, very, very easily. So my arm was all bruised up, and he's on my, like, that's how fresh it was, right? And he's on my, like, in my arms, and he's like just looking, and it's really cute photos of him. But you look at me and you're like, who the fuck is that? Like, who is that? Like, I was not there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hormones and motherhood is weird.
Yeah, bro, it's fucking weird. I'll see if I can find them, because I really want to show you, but yeah.
I think there'll be many of those moments, even now that Jermaine's 20, when you go through these things. I still watch them. I'm still that mum that gets up in the middle of the night, goes to the toilet, and then goes and checks on my kids and puts a blanket over them, because my kids still at this age keep their blankets off every now and then, and we'll have them in a shiver because they've got their blankets on them. I still put the blanket over them, and I still think, my babies, my babies. And there's even moments where I'm like, my baby. There's still many moments. Still a lot of moments.
Yeah, and then I really had it the week of Austin's first birthday, and I was like, oh my god, my kid is so much fun. This is hilarious. This is so much fun. He's laughing, he's imitating my face, he's copying words that I say. And I think it was also like the minute he started saying words in Spanish, and I was like, of course you're my kid.
They're allowed to be speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like me the week leading up to Jermaine 18.
Yeah.
I was more like, I was so happy that we got here. We got there, because I'm like, it was a fucking road, and I just didn't think that we'd ever get here. And then here we are, and there's this great kid, and I was like, he's a good kid. Like, how the fuck did we... He's me thinking I was, like, failing him left, right, and centre. And in fact...
You know how you say that, like, failing him, and you've talked about that before? That's another topic I had. Have you ever actually, have you ever actually caught yourself being like, I really did the wrong thing there? In that moment, not like looking back, like being like, oh, years ago I did the wrong thing, but have you ever caught yourself being like, that's not the kind of parent I want to be, I'm sorry.
In that moment back then, or like...
At all, ever?
Yeah, I've heard some, like, horror stories as parents. Or like how we were parents and thought...
No, have you ever caught yourself do something to Jermaine, or say something to Jermaine, or parent him in a way, you do it, and then instantly you go, oh, that's actually not who I want to be, and I've got to say sorry to him for that, or fix this, or you've said, oh shit, that's not a good thing for me to say as a parent, or that's not a good thing
I don't know. I think it's more of when, if he's hurt, like he's had an argument or he's had a big day and he's overwhelmed, he comes home and he's like, oh no, I've had shit, so it's been a long day, I haven't been able to eat my lunch. I'm like, no. He's like, what's for dinner? I'm like, this is like, Karen. I'm like, fucking start with me. Like, you don't just come home and have an attitude. And I'm thinking, hang on, Rebecca.
You come home and have an attitude sometimes.
I do that.
Yeah.
I've had a big day. I've peopled too much. I just want my husband, or I don't even want to talk to anyone. Like, I just want to get in the room, and I'll just go straight to my bedroom, then the bathroom, and then I'll have a shower so that nobody can talk to me.
Yeah.
But he obviously doesn't know to do that yet. Like, he hasn't regulated that part of his brain yet.
Yeah.
And then he's me, like, down his throat, like, yeah, but this is a place where he should be able to do that. Not that the way he talks is acceptable, but you should be able to let your fucking feelings out here, because this is your home. And after I pull back, and he's gone into his room with the shit, so obviously I'm like all over the shop, and I've gone in and been like, it's been a big day, I'm sorry. Like, what's happening? Why didn't you get to eat lunch? What's going on? And he's like, oh, and then he'll tell me about his day, and I'll be like, okay, well, what did you want for dinner? What were you hoping was for dinner? And it wasn't that he was hoping it was something else for dinner, he just didn't know why he was feeling like shit.
Yeah.
Because he was hangry, he was tired, he had to drive all the way back from the city, the traffic was probably overwhelming, people were probably too slow on the road. Like, I don't drive from the city, but I would hate to do that. Being tired and like hungry, and thinking if I stop for something to eat, it's just going to like make it longer for me to get home, I'm just going to go. It could be a multitude of things, and that's when I was like, okay, did you want, like if we're having a chicken roll or something, did you want me to make you burgers instead with chips or something? Or we put an egg on your burger? And he's like, yeah, okay then. I was like, okay. So I hope they jump in the shower and I'll have it all ready for you when you get out. It's probably still not even ready by the time he gets out, but at least he's had time to decompress. And then I've made a realisation of, that was a bit shit.
What about with Georgia?
Oh, Georgia, there's multiple ones of that. Multiple ones. Because not only will she pick me up on it, she'll point it out, but she's also my biggest trigger.
Yeah.
Because she's me. And she's not as forgiving as her brother. So if I've ever done that to her and I've been like, I'm so sorry, George, sorry, I shouldn't have said that, she will hold me to it. Where her brother will be like, it's okay, like, I've had a shit day because of this. And he'll be all good. She'll be like, well, still, you shouldn't have said that. You're just sorry because you're at this point now and you just want to feel better for yourself.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, well, damn straight. But don't correct me on that. Like,
yeah.
I'm trying. And I've actually said, George, I'm trying. Like, what I did was wrong. I fucked up. I'm trying. Like, you don't have to accept my apology. And that's the thing. I think we think, because as a child, that's what happened. Not that we ever got an adult ever said sorry to us, but also if they ever did, you're meant to be like, okay.
Yep, sorry. Yep, okay.
All good. And so I think there's still that part of me that I know is not right, but it's like, well, I'm the adult here. And then I'll be like, no, because I don't accept apologies even as an adult. So that's okay for her not to accept them. And I'd be like, that's okay, you don't have to accept it. Just let me know when you want to talk to me. I'm thinking, we can't talk right now. You can't talk to me, I can't talk to you, we're not going to be able to see each other like eye to eye. And I was like, that's okay, I'll be at the kitchen, we're having this for dinner, are you okay with that? And she's like, I'm like, okay, well, I'll be out there if you want me. And we're like, half an hour later, she'll be like, are we having chips with that? Well, do you want me to make you chips? And she's like, okay, or do you want to make your own chips? And she's like, no, you make my chips.
Okay.
So she's not as forgiving as a brother.
Yeah.
But there's definitely moments, and me and Natasha were talking about this the other night before we went and seen a show.
Yeah, sorry.
How we parent completely different. And I was speaking to my uncle even when we went away. And he was talking about our childhood, and he's like, yeah, it was a bit rough, hey? And I was like, I don't know how to parent kids, but I know what I don't want it to look like. And it cannot look like that. And I was like, so that's all I've got to go on. And I said, I don't have a healthy role model of what a marriage should look like either. I said, because I came from a divorced home, I said, my example is grandma and grandpa. That was who I think, and I've asked her, like, what's your advice for her husband? Like, how do you guys stay together for so long and be okay with that? And she said, I remember just before just before my grandfather went into hospital, she said, and she didn't even know if he was going to make it, this was years ago, Jermaine was only a baby then, and she said, do for your husband what you would do for your best friend, and everything will be okay. And I thought, I do everything with my best friend. Like, my best friend only had to say, do you want to? And I'm like, yeah, if you need me, I'm there. Or can you? And I'd be like, yeah, she didn't even have to finish the sentence. And yet to my husband, I'd be like, I can't. And I would sacrifice time from him for everybody else because I just wanted to make sure that everybody else had what they needed. And when she said that, I thought, when was the last time I actually done what I do to Melissa, to my husband? And from that very moment, I made a conscious decision to, if he said, oh, could you? I'd be like, yeah, sure. And it was hard because I'm like, I just know that this is something that I don't want to do. I'd be like, oh, because it would come with responsibility because he's my husband, but he's also a parent. And if he's asking me to do something, it's probably a parenting thing or a responsibility thing or something. I'm like, oh. And so I just made a conscious effort to like accept it and be like, yeah, okay. And then obviously we became more kinder to each other in that sense because marriage is hard work all the time.
Yeah, it is.
We've always got to keep it working. I just thought it was just whatever happens, happens. Like, you don't have to try if you divorce or divorce. But I'm like, well, I don't want to divorce. I don't want it to end in divorce. If it does, it is what it is. But I'd like to know that we gave it a fucking red hot go, just the same. And so I learnt to be more kinder to my husband because, again, it was my safe place. I just assumed that I could let it all out and vent and be a bit of a shit person, be a bit of a bitch at the same time and be like, well, that's he's my husband, I'm his wife, and that's just acceptable, right? But it's not, because I would hate it if he just thought, well, it's acceptable that I just do that to you, because it's not. So yeah, so I made a conscious decision, what I would do for my best friend, I would do for my husband.
Tay and I, it's interesting that you said that it's hard work, marriage is hard work. It shouldn't always be hard work. What Tay and I, working on. Well, yeah. What Tay and I say that makes it feel easier, I don't know if easy is the right word, but is that it's not hard work. We have difficult moments, we have tricky feelings, we have big feelings, we have situations that are quite, awful sometimes to navigate and whatever, but the act of choosing you every day and loving you every day, that's not hard.
No. Yeah.
Because I don't like saying marriage is hard. Because if it's hard, why are you fucking doing that?
Yeah. 100%.
Do you know what I mean? So, like, yeah, we have hard moments. Yeah, there's situations that happen that are difficult to navigate and tricky to go through. But choosing to love you every single day and showing up for you every single day and having, that choice of, I could have anyone in the world, but I choose you, that's not hard.
Exactly. Because
and that's how we work through these
with
things.
With all the hardship we've been through, and even with, like, my mother's passing, my niece's passing, losing other family members.
One of his parents has passed away.
Yeah. And just like childbirth, the depression and everything, there's no one in this world I would rather go through it again than with him.
Yeah.
And if I'm having a really good day, my first phone call is always my husband.
Chris, guess
if
what?
I'm having a shit day, I'm always phone calls my husband. If he's having a shit day at work, he'll wait till his lunch break and he's like, I'm going to leave this place. Like he's having a shit day. I'm like, yeah, fair enough. So he'll always call me. And I'm like, I love that that's the first call, like, for fuck's sake, like.
Yeah.
And then he'll call me. And that's what I try to say to Jermaine when him and Edinburgh were arguing one time. He's like, it's just really hard, Mum. And, you know, they're good kids together. I think they make a great couple. But he's always working. I said to Annabelle, the one thing you love about him is going to be the one thing you hate about him.
Yeah.
The reason you fell in love with him is also going to be the reason that you hate him. Because of his good work ethic, but he works too much. Jermaine's idea is, I want to work hard now so I don't have to work hard later. I said to him, well, that could definitely play to your advantage. If you were to have kids and you would stay together that long, you wouldn't have to work that hard because Jermaine has set you guys up. It's not easy to be a stay-at-home mum in this financial day and age. But if he can do that for you to make it easier, I can't imagine it's going to get easier, but if he can make it that bit easier, you're already winning. And she's like, yeah, I know, but she also just wants to be, let's go out, let's do things. She's
have a life,
Let's go to the beach. And Jermaine's like, it's going to cost stuff. Jermaine's not even making time for himself to go to an RTA to get his full licence yet.
Yeah.
He's due for it because, like, I've just got to work on, like, you have to say no sometime to make time for yourself.
Taylor had that problem.
To do that. Like, you've got to find a balance. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was to the point where we were like, for a long time, Taylor worked so hard that I feel like we missed out on, like, those years of, like, 18 to 21 where we were just having fun.
Yeah.
We just missed out on having fun. And we had to sit down with ourselves and be like, okay, let's budget. And then, like, let's make sure we're getting and saving money and earning money and whatever. But, like,
let's live a little.
We gotta live, man. We're young. And then by the time we have all this money where we're satisfied, if that ever fucking happens, our bodies are going to keep up.
Where's the line of satisfaction?
Correct. That's right. Like, where's the line of satisfaction? You're right. And if we ever happen to miraculously reach it, our body's going to be able to have fun.
No, let's just say, you know, when we got, let's just say, for argument's sake, 10 grand will be good.
Yeah.
And you get the 10 grand, like, what if you like, well, if we work extra hard, we can make it 20.
Yeah.
Like, and then you're missing the point of why you were doing
Missing the point, and then, okay, even if we are happy.
Then it becomes materialistic.
That's right. And even if we are happy with 10 grand, 20 grand, whatever, by the time we want to have fun, we're like, well, fuck, I'm too tired now.
Yeah. And they're both not into clubbing. That's not their thing.
Neither
they prefer to go to the movies and go out to eat and all that. But Annabelle also lives for today and yesterday. Jermaine lives for next week. So they're both at different stages with money. Yeah, so it's funny. I'm like, you're making adult decisions now where me and Chris, when we were that age, we were going out. I was working to live for the weekend. To work again, pay my board, do what I have to do, pay my bills, work to live for the weekend. That's where I definitely wasn't saving. So, while both are great, I can just see them. And you can't take the work ethic out of someone.
No.
It's already just into.
And you shouldn't want to.
Yeah, and I've never said that has to be your work ethic. That's just what he had. So, yeah, it's something that they'll have to find a balance for themselves. The good thing is they both like football, they both like sports, they both like going out and eating. They're not both into clubbing, so they try to find a balance, but it is what it is. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that story.
Let's eat soon, you and me, with the microphone.
We definitely should. We'll look for the...
We'll make sure the fucking microphones work.
No, we'll look for the little pin on one that everybody
I'm going to put on... I like using it on my lap.
Yeah. We've just got those ones.
Yeah, they're easy to find.
Yeah. And then we can go out to eat. Sit down somewhere. Pick out. That'll be good. We're taking it outdoors.
We're going to take it outdoors. We could even do it for next week's episode and then do a pod. Like, we could, if we really want to take it there.
We could totally do that. Totally.
We should.
What are we going to get?
So many options back.
Let's put it to the pod. That's some good food.
I want to take you to Argentinian barbecue.
Okay, well,
It's not far.
Yeah.
It's not around the corner, but...
Where is it first? Where's your not far?
It is... Hang on, I'll tell you. I just had a fucking mind blank. I went to Google it and I was like, what's it called?
Do you know what's funny? I just thought about Jermaine goes for his full soon, right?
Yeah.
Imagine you being the learner and Jermaine being your full licensed driver to drive somewhere.
I would kill myself. I would sooner kill myself.
He's a safe driver. I don't know how he'd go being the passenger.
He's a safe driver, but he's a bit of a dick.
He is, but he's very, very good at driving.
Oh, yeah.
But I wonder how that would go if he was the reverse.
I would kill myself. Never. Actually, next week we can't. What? Next weekend we can't. We have a guest.
Okay, who's the guest? Oh.
We have a guest next weekend.
Okay.
So we have a guest next week, and she's going to have a lot to talk about. I'm very excited to hear what she has to talk about.
Okay, yeah. I've got, because that's Khadijah's anniversary, so I don't want to have too long.
Yeah.
I'll probably head over and see someone and do it more. Well,
I'm going to try not to cry while I edit this, and future Izzy, you will be watching this right now. Life's not that bad.
it's bad 5 minutes. It's a bad day.
It's actually probably a bad hour.
Bad hour. It's not a bad day.
Okay.
Okay? It'll be good.
Good.
It'll release, and then we'll release another one.
And then I'll forget about it.
Correct.
Okay.
You'll win your bad for the week, because I know what you like.
Yeah.
But we'll do it again the week after.
Yep.
It'll be good. It's not the end of the world.
I'm hungry.
Okay, because we're talking about food.
Yeah. See ya!
Okay, bye!